Morning fellas, fellarettes, dudes and dudettes. Back on the creek today. Water has dropped significantly. This was all the way up to there last time I was here, like about there. Got some access in here though. Got some nice bedrock. You can see up there, and there's a nice little sharp bend there. It goes pew that way. So I'm going to go have a look up there soon. I wanted to have a look at this sort of bench deposit thing we found last time. It's up pretty high. As you can see, the water is still down there, probably about a metre. And that's the fast water there, so you're probably looking at about another half a metre. So I am going to take a bucket from the bottom, down there somewhere, down here somewhere. Just a blind bucket, take it home and see what's in it. Maybe there's some gold, maybe there's not. Don't know if this is a tailings pile, but as you can see here, the rock, the gravel's end there. So I would guess that whatever was here a long time ago went that way somewhere, and joined under the creek. So, but it does go all the way along here. So I'm guessing it sort of come from up there and went whoosh, down into the creek, or maybe that way, because there's another big bench deposit down there where Vic was working last time, which seems to go through the creek, not with it. So anyway, we'll have a look at that later on. Now, interestingly, it might pay to look here because this is a bit of a choke point. Fast water coming across here, and then it's banking up before it gets through all this stuff. So might be worth having a look around this area as well. A little bit of a test, just a squishy scratch, and we'll find out what's going on. Very interesting seeing the creek in this state. Usually the water is roughly up to here. As you can see, the mud in there. Very interesting seeing this, because this is your inside bend here. Goes up and around, and you don't usually see this stuff. I've only been here maybe 5 times, and mostly just before winter. And now this is deep summer, in the middle of summer. So this is where I did a bit of a crevice last time. Got some more gold out of it, not something I would want to spend my day doing. Some tailings there. But yeah, interesting seeing all this exposed rock. Just seeing where everything's been collecting. So this is the outside bend. Probably not going to hold as much as what all that would, but you know, you never know. This was my spot last time. A little scratch in there, a big scratch in there. Got some gold, about 1/3 of a gram. More tailings. Yeah, all this is very interesting, very slaty. Yeah, lots of places for gold to fall in there. Might give it a look when I get a chance. Hello, boulder. Yeah, all right, let's go. You see, this is that bench deposit I was talking about that Vic was working. So it seems to come across the creek over that way somewhere, and it goes up, elevates. Vic had some good gold here, so, but there is no water, so I don't think we're going to be there today. We might be down the same stretch of creek. Time will tell. There's a little bit of water for just over there. Not really enough to work with. It's just a puddle. It'll get muddy very, very quickly. But yeah, very, very vuggy piece of quartz. I think I can see some crystals in there. Probably not the beautiful crystals, but yeah. G'day fellas. So down here at me the little crevice spot that I dug out last time. Look, there's no water in the creek. There's a very a little bit of water up further. Of Vic's here from Murray River's gold prospecting, gold adventures, and we've come to the conclusion that we're not going to see the creek like this for a while, not till next summer at least anyway. So we're going to go through and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we're going to go through, and as you can see, this clay that's at the bottom, so I thought I cleaned that out pretty good. So this came out, so we're going to dry classify some of that stuff, and then I'm going to dig further into this crevice. I've got my pick here, just there. I'm going to dig further into this crevice, up into the bank, remove this top 5-6 inches, and see what's at the bottom. Fill some buckets, dry classify, and yeah, let's get into it. See, this is the stuff you don't see when it's underwater. See the way it's just a bit of clay just breaking off. You don't see that. You see the way it's just coming off the sides there. That's what I'm collecting. See the way it breaks off. I'm going to skip that up. Put it in my bucket. So just clean that out. Just wanted to get rid of that. Now I'm going to take 6 inches off that all the way back and try and fill the rest of the bucket. Alright, so that was about 1/3 of a bucket dry classified. There was a bit of lead in there, but he fell out. So that was from here. I just cleaned that crevice out. I did start digging into it a bit more, but I'm going to go up here and have a bit more of a look before I commit to that. Because like Vic said, I was just saying to Vic, he's like, just look for the line. Look for the line. And I know there's gold in there because I got gold out of that last time, but I just cleaned the bottom and got that gold. So I'm going to go up here and have a look. Get back to you shortly. So you can tell this spot here between the bedrock. There you got bedrock here, bedrock there. That hasn't been touched. So it's usually underwater, so I might see what's there, but the good stuff is going to be up here. This is the inside bend. But I might dig into that a little bit, into that, and see what's in there. All right, cool. So it's only a small patch, but a little bit of overburden in there too, so about half a bucket. There's a nice little fishing spider in there. What you doing, buddy? I'll get him out in a minute. Yeah, so I'm just going to clean this up a bit, and then we'll get it washed out. Well, there you go, guys. That was about 1 pan's worth. So getting chunkier. This is a big pan, so this is a 16 inch. So they are getting chunkier. A little bit of water on there makes them look bigger, but that's alright. It is actually chunkier gold. I reckon some of those might even be just bordering on picker size. Definitely stickers. So now what I'm going to do is a blind pan for Andy Pandy. Vic's just called me over. He says I'm going to cry if I see what's in his fucking pan. Let's have a look. What do you got for us, Vic?
I don't know. I might have just got excited for no reason. That's what happens.
I get excited for no reason all the time. It's called anxiety. Well, I can see that.
What can you see?
I can see that. That was one
That's
pan.
one pan. That's one pan.
Big lead. Big lead means big gold.
No, it means there hasn't been a shovel dug. That's what it means.
Yeah, story of the shovel dog.
There you go.
That is excellent.
Eh?
That is excellent.
Now, understand the theory?
Mm.
So we had a little theory today. We were going to hide.
You had a theory. I'd listened.
Yeah, well, look. My theory was the creek exposed itself today to some areas that we've been to before that we've missed.
Here is the creek
and
exposing
some ground,
itself.
and some ground that we've probably missed.
Definitely.
Because there's water and it's not visible to actually see this stuff. As I said earlier in my video, I'm going to actually throw some water on that bedrock later and actually suck up everything that I've missed.
Yep.
But that's just
pretty good. One pan, one crevice.
That's one little bit.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Yep. Let's do it. Now back to me blind bucket for Andy. What is a blind bucket for Andy, you ask? I'll tell you. Andy Pandy, or Poverty Prospecting Australia, as we all know him best, is coming up to 1,000 subscribers. Andy is the type of bloke that will go out of his way to help you out. You know, he'll find pay dirt for you and send it to you just so you can have a dig, have a laugh at home. You know, he doesn't mind. He's made me a dolly pot. Didn't ask for it. You just said, you want a dolly pot? Yeah, have one. So for Andy's 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a blind dig. So we already know these crevices have gold in them. I'm going to find a big, juicy, chunky crevice and just fill up a bucket. And I'm going to drop it off to Andy on the way home today. He can pan it out down to the fines. And that's going to go into his bucket for his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So let's get to it. So the problem now is which crevice? I'm thinking some big rocks there. I might move these buggers out of the way and then dry classify whatever's in there. And that's going to go to Andy. So I've got Andy's blind bucket there. It's come out of here, and then what I did was panned a little bit to see what was in there, and we've got some pickers. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, this one, very nice. That one's actually quite reefy, and all of that too. So, Andy, that's what your bucket could hold. Alright, what I'm going to do now, because I've found good gold here, is I'm going to go that way. As you can see all those big boulders. There was a big patch of boulders here. As you can see, there's still some here. I'm going to move those. That's an easier crevice to dig for now. I'll dig that out, pan it out, see what's in it, and then I'm going to come back this way. It's going to be hard work, but could have some good stuff. Alright, let's do it. So I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest in this side of the crevice because it's starting to get higher. This was the lowest point where I got the pickers, so I think I'm going to dig into there. I'll pan this out. I'll pan out what I've got in the bucket, but it's starting to rise up that way. That one seems to go down, so I'm going to start into there and see what we got. I'll be back with you soon. Alright, so I'll clean that little bit out. That was one pan, not even a pan, only half a pan of material. Not bad, and that's not a small pan either, that's a big pan. Yeah, very happy with that. So now I'm going to dig this way. So come under here. A lot of shit to move, but I'm going to have a look because that gets deeper. So just the best thing to do. All right, I'll be back soon. So I just wanted to clear some of the overburden before I got stuck into this crevice. So that's where Andy's bucket came from. That's where I cleaned up after that. And I just moved this topsoil. It's probably about two, maybe 3 foot deep. Just cleared the topsoil to see what was in it. And look, it's not bad, but I've been getting much better pans from half pans at the bottom of the crevice. So what I'm going to do is all this overburden here, I'm just going to push off to the side, and hopefully when the waters come through, they'll wash the dirt away and leave the gold behind. It's a theory. Vic laughed at me. He said, no, that's not what's going to happen, but I say it is. So yeah, anyway, I'll remove this overburden and see what's at the bottom of this crevice. It's getting quite hot out here. It's not that it's too hot. It's probably about 25, 26. It just feels real hot. So I'll give you a look at it. So remove some overburden, classified some overburden, had a little bit of gold in it. Got down to there. It isn't exactly clean yet, but that's what came out. So yeah, I think I might check another crevice. There's a lot of lizards just starting to pop out of the woodwork now as well. Well, they say where there's lizards, there's no snakes, but there certainly is a lot of lizards, and there are some snakes that eat lizards, so that might be a whole load of bullshit. Well, there's another one over there. Anyway, I'll keep an eye out for snakes and dig a crevice. We found this, I think it's an eastern water dragon. He's just calm as a Hindu cow. And for food. That's it, huh? Back on it. So I did a couple other crevices. Didn't get a lot out of it. I'll show you. So I had a crack at that one there. One of the original crevices I came over to earlier. I got a little bit out right there where the shadow of my head is. I dug down there, got nothing. Dug back in here to the inside bend, and let's see what we've got. Alright, so got some shotguns, one very small picker, but some healthy, chunky pieces. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to call it a day for today. I know that's what it's called, but let me do a snuffer dump. I've got my bucket here. This is my snuffer bucket today. Forgot my snuffer bottle at home, so we'll do a bucket dump and we'll see what we've got. See you in a second. Yeah, so I'm not complaining about that. Got some pickers in there. Here's my little picker collection. And the rest of it's pretty bloody good. So yeah, that was just from Crevicing. Look, I reckon I'm going to call it quits. I reckon I am so bloody knackered. It's a hot day. I've got jeans on. I'm a sook. Mostly I'm a sook. So, but look, I want to get home and have a beer. I've got some gold. I know there's gold here. Vic, I think he's going to carry on. More than welcome to. Till next time, guys. It's a yabby skeleton. There you go. All right, time for a way up.
I'm doing a mission.
Yeah.
I'm doing a mission.
0.42. Exactly what I thought. So just under half a gram. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So there you go. I say 5 hours Crevicing, but it was more like 3 because of the amount of walking around and shit talking you do, and back in the to and fro, back from the car, stuff like that. So yeah, 3 hours, almost half a gram, 0.42. Cheers to that. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and that was my first dig of 25. All right, see you guys. Peace off.